Good afternoon. Thank you for tuning in on this fine Sunday afternoon. I'm going to open the gate here. I'm going to get the 4,000 out of the barn, and I'm going to go up in the winter lot here, and I'm going to grab a bale of hay out of the barn, and I'm going to bring it, and I'm going to put it over in that pasture there for those two mamas and two babies, for the ones we have separated from the rest of the group here. So that's the plan. Hey, Bella. Bella. She don't want nothing to do with me right now. It's ironic that he likes to pick on Bella here, because Duke, which is the bigger calf that was picking on Bella, when he was born, he was the first calf we had birthed on the farm in 30 years, and she did not like him at all. I don't think she knew what exactly he was, and so she just went after him, tried to gnaw at him, bite his neck. She ran him around the pasture, newborn calf, mind you. She just put him through the ringer, and my, how the turns have tabled. Now he's the one picking on her, so karma's a real thing, y'all. Got the hay put out. I want to get started. I'm going to feed the cows here. I already set a bucket out for the other ones there. And Dad's going to finish mowing the fence row there. We like to mow the fence row around the property here just to keep it nice, keep things clean. So that's what we like to do. And then we were feeding 12 buckets, but we got to figuring yesterday, sitting down in the kitchen there, and we're like, we ground a load of feed and we got to figure, and we're like, we've never started group out feeding 12 buckets before. We usually start them at 8, work them up to 10 throughout the winter, and then in the spring when we get ready to sell them, we kick them up to 12 buckets. We've done 14 before, but that's just really to get as much weight on as possible. That was only one time, but 12 is the most we've ever feed them. And Dad was like, well, why am I feeding 12 right now? We picked more corn this year than we usually do, just because it was yielding better. And even then, even if we picked more corn, we feed 12 buckets for this group and the next group for 2 years, we're going to run out. So we're going to drop them back down to 10. He did grind enough yesterday that we were able to fill enough buckets. So for the next 2 weeks here, we're going to feed 11 buckets. But next time we grind feed, in 2 weeks from now, we'll grind enough to kick it back down to 10 buckets, and then we'll eventually bring them back up to 12 in the springtime. So just a little rundown of how we operate things around here. So I want to get started. I'm going to take these out there and throw them in the bunks and get them fed, because I know they're getting hungry and they're getting more antsy the more I sit and talk here. So got to keep the ladies happy. Cows are fed. Came up here. I'm going to pull my truck out because I'm going to get the gator out behind here. And I've got a couple of things to do in town. So the weather's all right. It's mid-50s. So what better way to spend Sunday afternoon, take the gator into town, ride around, and get some stuff done in there. And I drove this bad boy to the North American Rodeo Friday night. So I've had it out too. And next week, I'm off all week for Thanksgiving. I had enough time off from work, so took the week. I'm gonna do a video on it, but I gotta change the oil in this truck and the oil in my S10. S10, I'll do the oil and the oil filter. This truck, I'm a little more particular to. I'll do the oil filter, fuel filter, probably the air filter, and of course grease everything, check everything else, and just get them to where they in tip-top shape. I don't drive this one near enough. Being a diesel, usually do about 5,000 mile service intervals on the engine oil, but I don't think I'm going to even hit. I might have hit 1,500. I don't ever drive enough to hit the mileage every year, so I normally do it by calendar. I could let it go on further, but you know, oil does have a shelf life to an extent, so I change the oil once a year, usually every November. I change it around the same time, and I think since I changed the oil last November, I think I've drove this thing 1,500 miles, so it don't get drove too much. But one of these days I'll do a video. I've got a couple walk around videos part 1, part 2 on this channel already, but I probably need to do it a little bit better, seeing as how that was my first time doing it. I filmed it the wrong way on my phone anyway. Probably could do it a little bit better. So if you want to see some more truck content, maybe you want to start seeing this truck more on the channel here, drop a comment, let me know. Follow the other social media, TikTok, the Snapchat, the Instagram, if you want to see more of this thing here. So without further ado, I'm going to pull this thing out. I'm going to get the gator out and wrap the day up. Whew! Probably about the time I need to start plugging her in. Getting a little cold. I'll just leave it running for now, seeing as how I'm just going to walk in here and grab the gator and just back it right back in where I pulled it out of. So let it run, circulate the oil a little bit, just so I don't have to start it again, put more wear on the starter. So there she is over there. She's all right for what it is. I just washed this thing and it's already filthy and dusty. Alright, that's about it for what I got today. If you like today's video, please be sure to like and subscribe, comment down below, and let me know what you think. Give me some more video suggestions. Look forward to hearing from every one of my viewers. And thank you if you're already subscribed. Thank you. I deeply appreciate it. So, without further ado, I'll catch you guys on the flip side. Keep on farming and have a blessed day.